You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 59 now officially in the history books, the battle between Ultra Instinct Goku and Moro only now further continues to intensify, with Moro finally having to reveal his true powers to Goku, and with MERUS having to further confirm the fruits of Goku's training within the Room of Spirit and Time, in only further assessing Goku in limiting his training to only maintain the powers of Ultra Instinct Sign. The question here is, at what point is Goku going to tap into the mastery of Ultra Instinct and use that against Moro? And if that circumstance were to be presented and the true powers of Ultra Instinct, or at least in this case Mastered Ultra Instinct, were to be showcased against Moro, will Goku only then stand a better chance in defeating Moro? Or with Moro now having to be at full power in battling against Goku, is Goku's stamina bound to run out during the course of this battle? And if it does this mean the end of Goku prior to Vegeta arriving? As once more before we begin, if you are new to the channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what's going to come from the battle involving Goku and Moro. Now, when going back and seeing what kind of training MERUS and Goku had done inside the hyperbolic time chamber, it was fairly evident that MERUS went out of his own way in taking the time to help Goku master the ability of Ultra Instinct, but instead, in Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 59, we've not only gathered more information as to what exactly went down inside the hyperbolic time chamber, but instead we also have additional information as to the methods that Goku can use to further avoid Moro's absorption, and this comes from Goku having to evasively move out of the way in avoiding Moro's absorption. And with Gohan, Jaco, and Piccolo overseeing this, Gohan went along to comment, of course, he's moving at top speed to dodge the energy absorption, which Jaco also goes on to further add that this basically takes care of Moro's primary move in having to drain the life energy of a living being, so all Goku really needs to do is move at super top-notch speed to avoid this. However, in reference to Ultra Instinct, the true powers of Ultra Instinct are not yet harnessed within Goku's body, because Whis along the way went along to ask MERUS on Beerus' planet, has Goku mastered Ultra Instinct then? Can we expect to see that silver hair? With MERUS having to then tell him no, and there's a reason for this. There's a reason why Goku was using super top-notch speed in order to evade Moro, in order to get the better of Moro, and Moro even himself, after later revealing to Goku that in fact he was not fighting him at full power, went along to then power up in unleashing this power onto the surface, in telling Goku that he had not only consumed multiple planets to get stronger, but after firing an attack and getting behind Goku and clinching onto him, Goku shouts for Moro to get off, as Moro then goes on to tell him, now I understand why you didn't employ this form during the entire fight against Saganbo. It's because you can't maintain it for long. With, of course, Moro's main source of power having to be shown squeezing Ultra Instinct Goku to the point where Goku is literally squeezed out of Ultra Instinct before then having to throw Goku on the side of a mountain. We then go back to MERUS and Whis, as Whis went along to ask, so he was only able to achieve the sign level, with MERUS telling him yes, he never managed to achieve the true Ultra Instinct form, with Whis stating, I see. That doesn't bond well. Sign serves as the gateway to Ultra Instinct, but it isn't stable. Maintaining that instability consumes enormous amounts of stamina. With Whis asking, were you aware? With MERUS confirming, I was. This battle hinges on Son Goku's ability to manage that energy drain while keeping up Sign as long as possible, with Moro then telling Goku, "You hope to bring our bout to a hasty conclusion while you still had the stamina for it, but too bad for you, I've been waiting for your inevitable decline." So Goku right now has no other choice but to maintain the powers of Ultra Instinct Sign, and if he were to do that and continuously use Ultra Instinct Omen as a means of fighting Moro now, who we just saw squeeze Ultra Instinct out of him, Goku doesn't have a chance of winning or beating Moro while using Ultra Instinct Omen. As a matter of fact, the only other method and the only other way Moro can be defeated by Goku is if Goku somehow taps and achieves the mastered level, the true level of what Ultra Instinct is, the silver-haired form. And with that being said, I think the writing is on the wall with Goku in the fact that if Goku doesn't somehow manage to master the powers of Ultra Instinct and gain leverage over Moro in the idea of Moro having to fight Goku at full power with Goku having to trump him, then there's absolutely no way that Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, or at least in this case Ultra Instinct Omen, is going to be enough to defeat Moro by himself. And with that being said, it's also most interesting to note that Vegeta now is able to cognitively understand what's going on Earth, because he knows that Goku and Moro are now fighting on Earth, and he's still taking the time to quickly learn what he can from Pybrara before arriving on Earth. And this begs the question, if Moro prior to unleashing his full power is able to fight Ultra Instinct Sign to a stalemate and is assumingly now at full power able to trump Ultra Instinct Goku, then does this mean that when Vegeta arrives on Earth, and if he's able to best Moro, does it only imply that Vegeta is perhaps stronger than Ultra Instinct Omen? It's quite possible in the fact that Vegeta is trying his best to learn of a secret ability, a high-ranking ability from Pybrara that would give him the edge over Moro, but Moro was also confirmed to be as strong, or at least above the level of the gods, which implies that of the Kaioshin in the Dragon Ball Super manga, and if Moro is supposed to be stronger than them, including Goku, with Vegeta then having to come to Earth and besting Moro, would that only imply that Vegeta at this current point in time would be logically stronger than Ultra Instinct Omen. Now, there's really no telling as to what kind of direction we're bound to see Goku go in as he's continuously fighting Moro, but the assumption here is that Goku cannot maintain the stamina for long, and in order for him to even get close enough to best Moro in battle would only apply if Goku were to fight Moro at max power and execute the full abilities of Ultra Instinct. But in Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 59, it was heavily implied that Goku is in fact in some way, shape, or form losing stamina, and he may not maintain this for long, especially if Moro is counting on Goku wasting this for Moro to later on consume Goku as he's planning to do. Because realistically speaking, there is no way that Goku can maintain the stamina while under Ultra Instinct Sign in keeping that kind of level up throughout the duration of this battle without having to cave, because as according to Moro and as seen during the battle with Moro, Goku was shown having to revert back to his base form before having to tap into Ultra Instinct again. So even if Goku were to continuously tap into this power, it wouldn't make a difference so as long as he has Omen and not the perfected version of Ultra Instinct, which ultimately means without Vegeta there present or any other person to help assist Goku, Goku is finished in this fight if he doesn't pull out Mastered Ultra Instinct. Which also seems to beg the question as to how powerful Moro truly is, because if up until now Moro was able to hang in with Ultra Instinct Omen by not having to use his full power, then one can only make the assumption as to how strong he truly is with the concept of having all of his power now manifested onto the surface, but potentially also go back on his word in having to defeat Goku once he then realizes that Goku no longer has that stamina factor. So this entire situation in some way, shape, or form has become a tad bit predictable with Goku having to lose, because the concept itself would ultimately devalue Vegeta's efforts in training if Goku were to just simply come back to Earth and get the job done by eviscerating Moro so quickly, which is why this is interesting, because there's always that chance that Goku may in fact break his limits and achieve the perfected version of what Ultra Instinct is, to where I don't see Moro having any sort of counter to that, because there is a significant difference and a significant boost in power when it comes to Ultra Instinct sign to Mastered Ultra Instinct itself, so even if, let's say in theory, Moro scales relative to Ultra Instinct Omen, or even slightly above that, and Omen has been proven to be significantly weaker than Mastered Ultra Instinct, which we saw go down during the Tournament of Power, then Moro doesn't have a chance of beating MUI, unless the gap between MUI and Moro at that point changes, with Moro having to consume more energy, perhaps Vegeta's energy. And remember, we do have side characters on the battlefield: Shimo Rekka, 7-3, 17, Gohan, Piccolo, 18. There are so many other considerable factors such as Majin Buu, the Daikaio, and that's what makes this that much more special and interesting, is the fact that it's anybody's ballgame, but for the time being right now, Gohan, Piccolo, 18, and 17 have no chance of beating Moro, and right now, based on the fight alone with Moro and Goku, Goku's losing a lot of stamina. He's sacrificing stamina to try and finish off Moro from the get-go, and it doesn't seem to be working, so the question is this going to be Master Ultra Instinct's time, or is Vegeta going to be the one inserted in this battle that's going to be the difference maker by the end? But in the end, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below on if you guys believe that Moro now is simply going to eviscerate Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, given the fact that Goku seems to be losing stamina and Goku seems to not be able to maintain this power for a long period of time, and given the fact that he doesn't have the ability now to master the powers of Ultra Instinct, does this ultimately mean that Goku is in fact in trouble? Because I believe that right now, Goku does not have a shot of victory unless there is in some way, shape, or form a compromise with Vegeta in working together, or if Goku somehow manages to master Ultra Instinct during the course of this battle, to where outside of those concepts, I can see Moro emerging victorious by the end. But is it still possible for Goku to outlast Moro or even get the better of him during the course of this next battle? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. The next Dragon Ball Super manga chapter is going to be dropping on May 20th, as does every other chapter, because the Dragon Ball Super manga chapters are often released in English every single month on the 20th, so the next manga chapter will be expected to be released on that date. So I want to get your thoughts and feedback as to, more importantly as well, when you guys believe Vegeta is going to be the one to also come back. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you guys are new to the channel, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, give this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, my second channel, third channel. Those links will be located down below. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Thank you all once again, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!